Over $83,000 for this 2025 GLE 450. We are here at Mercedes and Porsche. This is the first time that we've been to a Mercedes dealership on this channel. We've been to Ferrari, we've been to a lot of other dealers, but we've never been to Mercedes, Porsche. And here you go with overpriced inventory. But what do you expect? You're at a luxury dealership, and it probably will still be cheaper than most of the domestic manufacturers. That's what everybody's saying. If you're gonna spend $100,000, might as well get a Porsche. You know what I mean? Like, you're spending that kind of money, you might as well get it. It is what it is. But let's see, they have a lot of inventory here, so it is kind of interesting to see all this stuff sitting around. Look at this, 96,000 2025 GLS 450. I feel like I'm at a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership, to be honest. 90 grand, 80 grand. This is about what we see with all the other domestic manufacturers. It is what it is, but it's a fact. So let's look at these Porsches. Man, these things are nice. And if you're gonna spend 100 grand, I mean, you might as well get a Porsche. I mean, if you're gonna spend that kind of money. Let's see, look at this, whoa, $177,000. They are not playing around about these prices. $177,000, man, you are gonna have to pay to play. But again, if you're spending 100 grand, you can go to a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership, and I can show you a $134,000 Grand Wagoneer. I mean, for real. Let's see, oh, this is a used one, $155,000, 2024 911. Man, that thing is beautiful, but that's a lot of money. And they have quite a few Porsches over here actually in stock, brand new on the lot, which is interesting because a year or two, I'd say 2 years ago, completely empty. They had no new Porsches in stock at all. Like every other dealer, oh, they're all used. That makes sense. Yeah, all the cool ones are used. Wow. Insane. And it might not even, I bet they do it because they can sell it over MSRP, way over MSRP. Insane. Because this thing probably has, I mean, it's a 2025, barely has any miles. This one's new. Let's see, $118,000. Wow. That is a lot of money, man. But if you're spending it, you might as well get a Porsche. Let's see, how many miles are on this thing? Let's see, yeah, only 105 miles. So someone bought this and probably sold it and just made a whole lot of money if they were able to get it at MSRP. Still, it's crazy to see more affordable vehicles at Mercedes than a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership. You know what I mean? This little tiny little SUV, let's see what it is. I bet it's cheaper than a Dodge Hornet for all I know, because we've seen them before. Yeah, I mean, literally $45,000 GLA 250. Now this is a tiny little SUV, super bad reliability with all these vehicles. But it's like, I can show you a Dodge Hornet, which is an Alfa Romeo rebadged, for more expensive than this Mercedes. That's a reality. And it's a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, so it doesn't make sense at all. They have lines and lines of Mercedes loaded up here, so anything you want, you better get a discount. Don't pay MSRP or over MSRP for any of these Mercedes or Porsches or anything. Even a Porsche, even though they're pretty limited overall, but still, don't. $63,000, 2025. Don't ever pay over MSRP. Let's just put it this way. Ferrari dealerships are not allowed to sell over MSRP. Now, they play all sorts of games and all this stuff. But again, if Ferrari doesn't sell over MSRP, then why are you paying? People pay it over MSRP for all sorts of vehicles. And these things, they depreciate so fast. That's one of the biggest things about Mercedes is depreciation. Obviously, you're going to lose a whole lot of money, especially if you buy it anywhere near MSRP. Now, this is a wagon. People, they love these things. Let's see what we're working with here. $88,000, 2025 450. I just feel like I'm at a domestic manufacturer at this point. I mean, 80, 90, 100 grand. Those are the prices that we're so used to seeing. But man, reliability is not a joke with these things. Not good. Not good for long term, but people who buy these, they're not keeping them. $60,000, 2025 C300. They're just looking for it, have some fun with it. They're gonna lease it, probably get rid of it, and they won't even think twice about it. But this is not a vehicle that you can keep for a long time, you know, have good resale value, have good reliability. No, it's the complete opposite. Let's look at one more of these vehicles. I'm just surprised on the price of these Mercedes. Yes, they're expensive. Yes, I would never buy one because you lose so much money. $51,000, C300. But again, it's like we're walking up to domestic manufacturers. Considering how expensive all the other manufacturers have gotten, they're now competing with Mercedes, with BMW, with all these quote-unquote luxurious brands, And you're talking about Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Chevy, Ford. So any of these dealerships are selling super inflated, expensive vehicles. But what do you expect at Mercedes? You know, it's what we would expect. $70,000. Wow, you know, I would expect to walk up to a Mercedes vehicle and it was going to be 120, 130 all over the place. But you kind of got to look to find them. They're not all over the place like they are at some of the Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealerships. Let's get one more before we get out of here. This one looks more expensive here for sure. Let's see what we're working with. 2025 GLS 450, $95,000. So yeah, not cheap at all. Not something you can keep for a long time with reliability and all that stuff. But I was surprised. Let me know what you think. First time going to a Porsche and Mercedes-Benz dealership on the channel. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.